Welcome to this script submission tutorial, 7 tips to rapid review and approve for platforms and interps. Tip number 1, complete the submission form. Read the first page of instructions, then complete the second page. Submit only this second page. Tip number 2, name files correctly. Files must be labeled last name, first name, event, document type. All of your files must be combined into a single file, like this. This is true for interps and platform speeches. Only one file per speech may be submitted. The next tip applies to platform speeches only. If you don't have a platform, skip to tip number 4. Tip number 3, cite sources. Per the rules, all sources must be cited in text and orally within the speech. For instance, according to bodyworld.com, our bodies produce 2 million red blood cells every second. While this isn't a direct quote, it's not common knowledge and did not originate with the speaker. Therefore, the speaker must cite a source, both in text and orally. Here is the in-text citation. This parenthetical reference clearly links to the citation page and the first word of that source. The citation page may be in any format. The source must also be cited orally in the speech. For example, according to bodyworld.com, in text and oral are required, and all direct quotes must be underlined. For demonstration and expository speeches, cite graphic sources separately on your citation page. However, these do not need to be cited in text or orally. If you need additional help with citations, read the Platform Speech Citations Help page in the Submission Forms folder on the Stoa website. The next 3 tips apply to interpretive speeches only. If you don't have an interp, skip to tip number 7. Tip number 4, prepare the typed script correctly. The typewritten script must be typed exactly as it will be presented. Remove any notes to create an easy-to-read copy for review. Underline all added words that are not in your original source. For dramatic, humorous, and duo that allow 150 maximum added words, carefully count and record on the submission form. Tip number 5, prepare the source script correctly. The original source is the book, play, anthology, etc. from which the piece is taken. Copy the title page first, then the copyright page. This shows proof of publication with an ISBN or other ID number. If you have trouble finding your source's ID number, read the Stoa Publication Guidelines. It's in the Submission Forms folder on the Stoa website. Next, copy just the pages from which you take words, not the entire source. Highlight all words that you speak in the exact order that you speak them. Insert added words where they belong. Changes to verb tenses, pronouns, and character names do not count as added words, but insert them where they belong. Often, text is used in a different order than the original. For example, this speaker says this word. The next line in the script comes before this text, up here. So this original source page must be copied again, inserted behind the first page, and the words highlighted in the correct order. In this way, the source pages are highlighted and arranged in the exact order they will be presented. Scan at least 300 dpi. Ensure highlights are visible and page orientation is upright. The source script may also be prepared digitally using free Adobe Reader. Download from adobe.com and open your scanned pages. Click Comments. Use the Highlight tool, the Text tool, and the Arrow tool. This Adobe method produces clean submissions and makes future edits much easier. For more detailed instructions on this method, click the Scanning Tips link in the description below. Tip number 6. Check that your scripts match. When correctly prepared, you will have two scripts that read identically. Your typed script and your source script must match word for word. Put them side by side and compare. Carefully check that they are identical from beginning to end. Tip number 7. Upload submissions. Check your tournament website for their specific submission process. For this tutorial, we use an online web form, which is used for NITOC. Locate the Script Submission tab on your tournament website. Choose Submit Scripts here. Complete the form. Then choose the file that is already named correctly from your computer. And submit. That's it. Follow these tips for a rapid review and approve.